Hi, this is Simone. I'm going to show you how I made this awesome seahorse. Here we go. First, I started with a blank canvas, obviously. I painted like a blue watery background. And then I painted in the seahorse with just some white paint, just to give myself, a good background, something to work off of. I used modeling paste next. This is great stuff. Gives your picture lots of texture just by using some palette knives, a couple sizes of palette knives, and the modeling paste. So I began by squeezing out some on a little palette. I also have to say that before I began this little project, I've never really done this before, so it was an experiment. And you'll notice it's kind of messy around my area because I had so many supplies out. I wasn't really sure which direction I was going to go with this. So I have seashells, paint, beads, glitter, you name it. It's all around me, including pillows and blankets. So it looks like chaos, but I was comfortable, and that's all that matters. Last year I fell down a flight of stairs, and lately my ankle and knee have been bothering me a lot. So if you see my legs stretched out in the picture, it's probably because I'm wrapped up in a heating pad and a blanket. Anyhow, back to the picture here. I realized that I needed to kind of move the canvas around to get the right direction that I wanted to be able to use the palette knife. So you'll see me right now it's sideways. It was kind of fun playing with the texture. It's like frosting a cupcakes. If you haven't used modeling paste before, I'd say give it a try. It's a lot of fun. This brand is the Michaels brand, so it's a little cheaper. It was around $4 a tube. You know, the more expensive brands like Golden and Liquitex and all of that, they can get really pricey. But this one it's affordable. It's only around $4, so you can play around with it and not feel like you broke the bank. So right now I'm just working around the face area, trying to figure out like how I'm gonna put the eye in. And I know I want some texture around there too, so just trying to work that piece till I get it where I want it to go.
Definitely, if you are going to use or do this project
with my art, I tend to I use my artist license a lot. I do things the way I see them, not necessarily the way they are in nature. So anybody that wants to start trolling me out there, judging my seahorse, I look at pictures first. There are a lot of varieties of seahorses, all different colors, all different kinds. If you have a chance, look up the dragon seahorse. That one's really cool. So this is just a seahorse from my imagination and how I feel like artistically creating one. Doesn't mean it's real. It's not. I'm not even trying to be realistic. This is Simone's seahorse. So right now, I'm adding some more texture around the face. When I do seahorses, I tend to put sort of like this, kind of like a star shape around the eye. That's just what I do. I don't even know if that's, there are any out there in the ocean that look like this, but this is how I see it. And I like them, and I guess that's all that matters. So I'm just going to continue to spread more modeling paste and put more texture in here. So as you've probably already guessed, this is quite a time-consuming project. It takes quite a while to spread all the modeling paste across the entire seahorse sculpture.
So DIY number
So
two is this
I
little Barbie
invite you
box
to
that I
sit
did
back,
to put the
relax,
girl again for
and
$1.99.
enjoy
And
watching
I'm not
me
too sure what they used it
create
for,
the
but you know,
seahorse.
there's another
I
face
can't
unit.
figure out how to get the
So I am
background
going to be using
sound out of
again
here,
literally
so
chalky
I leave
spray
you
and
with
going
this
over
relaxing
the
music.
entire basket. I wasn't too heavy with the white, even though it looks like it.
At Lippman, we help you clean away life's messes. Take the Wonder Bug. Clever microfiber grit strips lift away dirt and fight odor-causing bacteria, even from gravel and tough corners. Wonder Mop's easy-to-use power wringer removes water for faster drying floors. Machine wash it up to 50 times and save the expense of those throwaway brands. Protects the moment and forget the mess with Wonder Mop and a whole family of live-in products.
Hi, welcome back to a little bit of Calm and Crazy. My name is Jennifer, and today I have 3 Dollar Tree spring decor ideas for you. They are perfect for your front porch or your back patio. I'm super excited because today's video is in collab with Courtney over on Creative on the Cheap. If you have not been to her channel, you absolutely need to go check her out. She is super creative, and you will love her DIYs. Not only is Courtney very creative and gives some really great DIYs, but she gives really great explanations and explains her DIYs very well, but she also gives you some really good alternatives as she goes through her DIYs. So make sure that you head over there and you check out her 3 DIYs and let her know that I sent you by
So as you can see, I continue to add more and more paste and more texture. So this ended up being a very long process, and I thought I was done at this point. I zoom in and show you the texture that I made, and it was cool, but I decided to do a little bit more, going at it from a different direction, a little kind of, I don't know, different texture. So I ended up doing it off camera, and this is what I came up with. But it ended up really cool, and I absolutely love it. And I would definitely do this again. So now it's a second process. I had to let this dry overnight. So now it's the next day, and because I've never actually done this before, well, I've used modeling paste before, but not in this way. I wasn't really sure how painting over dried modeling paste, I wasn't really quite sure what was going to happen. So here I go. I start by adding in my lightest color first. I decided to paint him with warm tones, so yellow, orange, and red. Well, magenta. I chose to make the paint very watery, so it was more like a watercolor, although I am using acrylics. And so this is me brushing on a little bit of bright lemon yellow. I'm trying to hit the highest areas of the texture so that they will be the lightest, as though the sunlight from above is hitting him. The brush I'm using is very bristly. I thought it was necessary to get in all those little nooks and crannies. I think I show you a close-up of the brush at some point here. But yeah, I'm just adding in my yellow right now, where I think it would be warmer or lighter, brighter, I guess. So just brush it in the yellow paint. see it well. So lots of water. I keep adding lots of water to make it nice and watery. Oh, right there I got a little yellow paint on the canvas, so I wiped it off. Yes, I'm using my sweatshirt to do so. And just continuing on with brushing in a little bit of yellow. This was so fun and relaxing to do. I can't wait to do another one. I know, I have a thing for seahorses lately. So now I'm going into a darker, warmer color. This is some orange. Again, it's acrylic, but I just watered it down a lot. The colors blend together really nicely. So I guess just keep watching till the end. It turns out really, really pretty. I go from the lemon to the orange to the magenta for the deeper tone, and then I go back over it again with a little bit more yellow to hit the highlights. Again, this is a long process as well, so I'm going to try to speed up the film here. Okay, now here I'm gonna start adding in the magenta, a little deeper, darker color. Just add some depth and shadow. Looks really cool. I'm loving the way this is coming out. Okay, I love how this is coming out. I've added my lemon yellow, my orange, my magenta. I got the shadows where I want it to be. And now I'm going to go ahead and put in the eye. I used a little bit of a deep dark blue, and then I darkened that up with some black. And then I go back in and I add a tiny touch of yellow for highlight. Now here I'm just adding a little deeper blue in some areas in the background. Again, my paint is very watery, so I can blend it easy. I'm just adding some. Whenever you add a darker color, it adds a little drama to your painting. So, and I think it brings out the seahorse more by adding a deeper blue here and there around it. Just blending it out. here he is all finished. Absolutely loved this project. In fact, I think I'm going to make another one. This time I'm going to go really big. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.